Hello everybody, this is Tammy from Flying Unicorn. I am doing something a little different this month with my challenge. My challenge is called Make a Mess and Clean It Up. And basically, I have been trying to learn and get into mixed media and get more comfortable with it. And my challenge this month is just that in itself, getting more comfortable with it. I want you to step out your comfort zone and really play and have fun. This month, on my Kit of the Month, I've been choosing each month to do one layout with as much mixed media as that I can comfortably put in it. This month I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit more and did a layout that I've got quite a bit in it, and I really liked how it turned out, but it really did start out as a total mess. I'll show you an example of that layout, which you'll see it in my challenge thread too, so if you can't see it very well, no worries. Here it is, and as you can see, I created this entire background. This turned out to be one of my favorite layouts. I really liked how the background looked, and I enjoyed the process. So that's what we're going to do, and that's the reason why I'm doing a video, so I can basically show you what I mean by making a mess and cleaning it up. So, we all done it. We've all gone to the store and we've purchased 6x6 and 12x12 masks and stencils. And today we're going to put them bad boys to the test. We're going to use them. And the one I'm going to be using tonight, the 6x6 one, is the Crafter's Workshop gears. And we're just going to play with it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take some gesso. This is the first stage in making a mess, okay? I'll explain the cleaning it up part at the very end. But yeah, you're going to get some gesso. Get some gesso out. You're going to get dirty. That's alright. See? I'm nasty already. And it just has begun. Got it shoved up underneath my fingernails. Just keep a roll of paper towels nearby and you'll be good. So what we're going to do with our 6x6 mask or stencil is we're going to take it, and you're going to need, my advice to you is pick out a piece of pattern paper or cardstock that is really heavy weight, and one that you do not mind playing around with. It may not have a pattern so much on it, it may not have a design so much on it, but the big key thing is the heavy weight. And on this one right here, I found that the 13 Arts is basically designed for mixed media. It works perfectly. I could not say enough great things about the 13 Arts in doing this. But if you don't have 13 Arts, no worries. Grab you one that's really thick. I mean real thick. So that way it doesn't bulk up on you as bad. So what you're going to do then is take your 6x6 mask or stencil, however you want to do it, and we're just going to, in areas and sections, hold it down. You don't have to be exact because we're going to go all over the page with this little thing. And if I wanted it here, I want to put it there. As my dog, she snorts a lot, so I'm sorry if you heard that. Alright, I've got that pretty much where I want it. I'm going to lift it up. One out. Hopefully I don't mess it up, but that's alright. If I do, I do. This is learning, right? Aha, that looks cool. Alright. Place it in another area on my layout. And then get another section done. Because I want to go all four sides with it. Because right now, is at this point, I'm not thinking about my pictures right now, because if I did, I would sit and overthink it. This process is having fun. I don't want you to sit and worry about where does the picture go, what am I going to do. I want you to enjoy this process, because I found it liberating just to not really care where things were going to go just yet. Just to really create a really nice background, and everything else seemed to just fell in place. Alright, I'm going to do another area here. And all I'm doing is just pouncing on in sections. Oh, mess it up. It's alright. I'll fix it back. We're getting past the scared point. We're just having fun. That's what my challenge is this month. I just want you to have fun. I don't want you to care about what you're doing. I want you just to enjoy the process. Because until you enjoy the process, you're never going to get good at it. And that's what I've just come to the determination about. I've made a point that I'm going to learn this. I'm going to get better at it. Because I love to see the designs that everybody comes up with. And I know I've got to get more comfortable with the different elements that's used. So this is my little stab at it. Alright. I've put that everywhere I wanted it to go. So I'm putting that in water. I'm going to dry this. You know, I've watched Kelly doing enough of these that she's inspired me to really reach out and do my own thing with it. And I hope that you enjoy this month's challenge and really have fun. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, get back into my gesso. No, I'm not adding color yet. I'm really just at the gesso phase. I've taken, just take you something flat. This is just a tool I've got. Dip into your gesso, and you're just going to make another mess, okay? Again, no rhyme or reason to what you're doing. You're like, oh, but you're covering it up. Yeah, no, I'm covering it up. I'm making a mess. I have no clue what this is going to look like when it's done. And right now, at this point, I don't care. Because, again, I'm making a mess, right? Go all over. Go in different sections and different areas. Go off your page. Let's get this everywhere. Just getting a little bit everywhere. Never thought to see some of these tools come into use. Shame on me for not digging in them sooner. Just kind of going nuts with it. You're like, ew, what happened? You're covering up all your paper. Yeah, I told you, don't care what your background looks like right now. This is just playing, going, losing yourself, getting free with it. Everything will come together at the end. And by no means am I pro with this yet, okay? So it could be really bad when we get done. I don't know. This is how I created my piece. I thought it was really cool how everything turned out. I'm like, this is my month to do a challenge, and making me step outside my comfort zone and playing with mixed media. So we're going to step outside your comfort zone, and you get to play with mixed media. Mist, paints, you name it, we're going to do it. Oh yeah, we got water. I want you to get, while this is drying, if you're doing this along with me, it's fine. Get you a water mister, something that you can mist some water in, because that's the next thing we're going to be doing here in just a second. As soon as I get this all dried up real good. Alright, I think that's fair enough. It's dry. Alright, now let's see, what kind of mess can we make now? Thinking use that a little bit. I'm using some distress paint, Broken China, the new Tim Holtz distress paint. I think I'm going to use it in Vintage Photo first. And we're just going to kind of dab it. I'm just going to splat. Don't look too good, does it? Yuck. Looks gross, don't it? Tammy, what are you doing? I'm making a mess. Alright. Now, used to shaking, so I'm shaking my water bottle. Now let's just squirt water everywhere. Oh yeah. Everything gets some water. Let's just make it run. Stand it up. Of course you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm making it stand up. Check it out. Like, oh, weird. Looks weird, don't it? Everything's gonna run. It's almost like you're washing it off. Let me get this all cleaned off. Let it just continue to run. Yeah, it's really nice. I might to run some more. Probably can't see it. I'm just spraying it. I want it to really run. Because I'm making a mess, right? That's what we're doing. Tonight we're agreeing on making a mess. Alright. So there's what we got right now. I'm going to start drying it. Got that done. But you know what? I think I want to put some more color in it. Go bold or go home, right? So let's put in some more colors. I think I'm going to take some of this Altered Orange by Claudine Helmuth, and let's just kind of dribble some of that in. Just in, ooh, that was nice. Again, I don't care where I put it. I'm putting it. And let's see here. Let's do some more mess making. Should I put some more on that yet? Nah. I'm gonna use the broken china. The Tim Holtz Distress Stain broken china. No, I think I'm going to do right now. This green is really calling my name. No, I think I will do the china. See, I'm just indecisive. I never know what I want to do. Well, that's just crazy. Alright. So we're going to splat this too. Guess what, my dear friends, we're going to be doing next, huh? We're going to be putting more water on it. Yes, we are. I don't know if you can see all this, but I've got like orange and stuff everywhere. I'm going to put some water on it now. More water, fun stuff. Break that down. See, I'm not worried too much. You know what else we're going to put in here? While we're doing that, how about, since we're making a mess with that, let's make a little bit more of a mess. I'm going to shoot in some mist if I can get it to work. That's alright if they don't want to come out good. It's not cool, it's all clogged up. Alright. Don't have to have that on there like that anyways. Let's take it out. Again, we're just making a mess. And do you agree it's turning out to be quite the mess? Trying to get everything really nice and saturated. How about, let's see if this mist works. I don't think I shuck it up good enough and then started. I got a bad habit. When you're getting your mist out, before you start trying to squirt it and get it to come out, shake it up really good, because if you don't, you're going to suck up a clump of. There we go. Alright. Now, I'm going to turn it down. Let's mist some more. Turn it up. I've really got this sucker saturated now. Okay, I've been blotting a little bit in the painted areas. I want to smush that down a little bit. I just kind of want it to, don't want it to be raised. I want it to be lowered. And I've been kind of drying it some here and there with a paper towel. And I want to put in a little bit more color over here. Not a lot, just maybe another area of that. Maybe reverse it this time. And bring it back down. You can play with it. Play with it. This is your chance to just be unleashed. It's you unplugged. It's you just monkeying around. Not making it, no rhyme or reason. Just playing. See how big of a mess that you can create. I'm going to dry this one a little bit more. Almost done making a mess. Maybe a little bit more color over here. Looks like it got shortchanged on color. Spread the love. Alright. Now, I'm going to go back behind that. Just kind of lightly dab it down. This is my process. Make your own process if you want to. The point is, just go free. Don't care. There's no plans on it right now. It's liberating. If there's something you want to try, try it. That's the whole point. Try it. Alright. Now, I'm wanting to do one last thing because I got something kind of just sitting in my mind. And I'm wanting to take, got a newfound affection for bubble wrap. I think it's the coolest stuff. You know, I've seen it used so many times, but in my project it's never ventured. And I thought, you know, I've seen it used, why not use it myself? So I'm going to take this into some areas and just randomly dab it here, dab it there, bring some down here, let's put some over here. This month, the Tim Holtz clock gave me these wonderful small ones. See, it's nice and messy. Wouldn't you agree? Alright. About done with that. Alright. So, what I've gotten achieved now is an absolute, and I think you could positively agree that this is a mess. And I'm going to dry it, and after I dry it really, really, really good, we'll be right back and we'll clean it up. Okay, as you see, we've got it all done. While we were off camera, I went and added a little bit more of the Lindy's. The colors that I'm using of the Lindy's is Azure Sea Asters, My Mojito Green, White Jasmine Gold. The colors of the distress stains that I've used is Broken China and Vintage Photo. And then the Claudine Helmet is the Altered Orange. Okay, so we've got it all nice and dried. And while I was off camera, I did spray just a little bit more blue down. Just over it all, just kind of covering it all in. And sprinkled a little bit more of the green down in just different places. Now, we've got a nice, good mess. Now, where I'm talking about clean it up, what I want you to do after you've done your mess, you've got your nice, lovely mess, pick you out. I know you've got to have them. Everybody does. Get you one of your 12 by 12 unused, which I'm sure they are, mask or stencils that you bought. And what you're going to do, this is the last step. You're going to use your mask or your stencil, and you are going to then take and cover the whole page with, not even in random places, use the whole mask as your stencil. you're going to cover the whole thing, the entire piece. If I can find what I've done with, there it is, my little dauber tool here. And this is the cleaning up stage. This is your last process. This is the last mask. This is the last misting. This is the last piece. This is the clean piece. The final step in your journey to getting crazy with paints and mist and gesso and mask. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cover my entire piece. I'm going to pause this for a minute. And I'm lining it up, you know, to fit my 12 by 12 page. And when I'm done, I will bring it, come back and show you what it looks like. And then I'll show you the finished product of everything on the challenge. And we'll be back here in a second. Okay, I've gotten my mask lipped up. And I've got it dried now. And what I'm doing now, I've just trimmed down little small pieces of the whole piece, which is, it's not very wide. Just bumped it up against the silver rail on my trimmer. And I'm going around with, on the edges, and using my distress stain. And this is just to finalize out the piece as a whole. And it just gives it a little bit more dramatic, cleans it up on the edges. May even distress the edges when I go off and use it. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish doing this and we'll see you on the forums. I will not have this loaded quickly like tonight with the whole piece done up on a layout. That will be, this one right here will be presented at a later time. But you get the picture on what I want you to do for your challenge this month. Just step out of your comfort zone and have fun. Thank you.